Are you kidding me? Good Joseph, are you kidding me? If you are not kidding me, just tell me. Go ahead and do it. Listen to him. What is he telling us? I want to listen to this. Let's go there and hear what he's saying.
What to do. I hope that money is not meant for buying today's supper. It's a money that is just lying idle in your M-Pesa and you're wondering. Do this if you have yourself 2,000 Kenyan shilling in your M-Pesa right now. And before I tell you what to do, I hope that money is not meant for buying today's supper. It's a money that is just lying idle in your M-Pesa and you're wondering what can you do exactly with it. I'm gonna make this video very short so that I go direct to the point. But in case you're watching me for the first time and you're wondering who is this guy, make sure that you hit that like button, make sure that you subscribe and leave a comment on the comment section because I talk about investments and I do so every day. So if you don't want to miss any, go ahead and do that. Now, you have yourself 2,000 Kenyan shilling in your M-Pesa and you're wondering what can you do? Just do this, okay? I'm gonna suggest for you only 2 stocks that I want you to buy. 2 stocks. In other words, 2 shares. This is my disclaimer. This is not a financial advice. This is not me dictating or telling you what to do with your money. Understand investing in shares is a risky affair. Always do your own personal research and if possible, contact your financial advisor so to get appropriate decision out there. Now, here we are. You have yourself 2,000 and here I have 2 stocks that I want you to buy. And listen, buying of shares is not complicated. You can even buy those shares from your phone. If you are using M-Pesa app, there is a trading platform called ZD Trader. You can locate it under the financial services and you can go there, put your PIN, accept the terms and conditions, and then you get started. As simple as that. It is not complicated. It's not a rocket science. It is there. You can see it and you can locate it. But then if you don't want to buy through the ZD Trader, you can always reach me out so I show you how to open your own CDS account for you to trade. Assuming you understand how to get that ZD Trader to locate it, and 2, assuming you have the CDS account. Now, this is what you can do with your 2,000. Would you believe if I tell you with a 2,000, let me calculate it for you and tell you. Do you know with 2,000 you can buy how many shares? Let me show you. 2,000, let's call it 1,900 because of taxes and what have you. Do you know you can, let's even say it's going for, do you know you can buy over 540 shares? Let me repeat once again. Do you know with only 2,000 Kenyan shilling, 2,000, you have 542 shares of a company called Kenya Re. It's a Kenyan insurance company. One of the most undervalued company on the Nairobi Securities Exchange. One of the companies that I can tell you for sure has the potential to grow. Again, I am not 100% sure. Remember, I'm an investor just like you. And I always tell you, I don't walk my talk. I talk my walk. I walk, then I talk. So whatever I'm saying, something that I've done. You get what I'm saying? So when I say Kenya Re is one of, how do I know it's an undervalued company?
There is the internet interruption, but it is good so that I can say something. Some of these things that we hear and ignore, I think it is not good to ignore things that you hear. It is not. So let us continue listening. Internet, are you back?
Do this. Take yourself a pen and a paper. Go to Google. You have the internet, isn't it? Go check what is the market capitalization or market valuation of the Kenya Re. Then go check how much they make in terms of profit. Are we together? Then divide the 2. You're gonna get what we call the PE. Or just do this. Just go to Google, search what is PE ratio. Fine, once you understand what is a PE ratio, then go calculate the PE ratio of Kenya Re and then come on the comment section and tell me. Some of the things I'm telling you here, these are the tips. These are the factors that we consider. Okay, not only PE, with many other factors that we consider whenever we are rising or we are making a decision to buy any given stock. Now, with your 1,900, or should I say 2,000, you can get yourself 542 shares of Kenya Re. Why? One Kenya Re insurance or one Kenya Re is going for around 3 shilling. And I've actually divided that with around 3.5 shilling. And you get yourself over 540 shares. Just 2,000. What if you had 4,000? What if you had 8, 16, 30, 100K, 1 million? How many shares would you be having? Great. And you know what? Funny thing here is that if this company is around 3 shilling, this company moving from 3 to 5 shillings is not a miracle. Even moving from 3 to 6 shillings, it can happen. Remember, there was this shares called the Uchumi. Uchumi was trading with less than 1 shilling. It was around 0.9 shillings or 0.7 shilling. Right now, as you speak, is around 2.4 shilling. Do you know it has already literally doubled, more than doubled? Because if say it was going for around 0.9 shilling, double 0.9 is around 1.8. That is more than double. So in other words, if you had invested your 500K, you have more than 1 million. And we're talking about weeks. I remember I came here and I told you, if you can, buy the Uchumi shares. If you want to believe what I'm saying, go scroll to my older videos. You'll check that video out there. Again, I've told you, this is not financial advice, but these are the things that you can do research and arise to a decision. You have 2,000, go buy Kenya Re shares. The second company that you can as well consider buying is HFC, Housing Finance Corporation. The shares are going around 10.5 shilling out there. Again, I've told you, this is not financial advice, but these are the things that you can do research and arise to a decision. You have 2,000, go buy Kenya Re shares. The second company that you can as well consider buying is HFC, Housing Finance Corporation. The shares are going around 10.5 shilling. Sure, that's not cheap. Well, according to our budget, but you can get somewhere. Good, let's do the calculation. Our budget is 1,900, all right? And I know you know by now why I'm using the 1,900 instead of 2,000, because I'm taking the 100 bob and saying like that one goes for the taxes and the broker fee and what have you. Divide by 10.5. Guess what? You have yourself over 180 shares of a housing finance corporation. Personally, I said personally, I bought these shares when they were trading around 4 shilling. Right now, they're at 10 shilling. Do you know what? Whatever I invested there, I've not yet sold my shares. But if I decide to sell my shares tomorrow morning,
My people perish for lack of knowledge. These things, guys, we just have to be told to know. And the internet is just doing me this favor to just hold on and tell you guys, these are the people to look forward to listening, I mean. Yeah.
let's say if I had invested my 200K there, if I decide to sell my shares tomorrow morning, would you believe if I tell you I'll get more than 500 or close to 500? Why? If I bought that 200, if I used to have 200K to buy HFC shares and I shares tomorrow morning, would you believe if I tell you I'll get more than 500 or close to 500? Why? If I bought that 200, if I used to have 200K to buy HFC shares and I bought it at 4 shilling, now they're at around 10 shilling. That is more than double, because if the double of 4 is around 8, now we are at 10. That means it's 2.5 times. So in other words, multiply 200 by 2.5 times. What is it? 200 multiplied by 2.5 times. By the way, if I make a mistake, you can always correct me in the comment section. That's half a million. If you had invested that amount of money. And how long am I talking about? I bought these shares last year, at the beginning of last year. Again, you can always go confirm whatever I'm telling you guys, whether I'm speaking the truth. You can simply take your time, go to Google search, how much was HFC shares trading back in 2025 January? Check whether I'm saying whether it's true, so to substantiate what I'm telling you. Check how much were they trading at, then compare with the today's price. If you had bought then. You know, sometimes I share with you some of the tips here, you think I'm out of my senses. Do you know another company that you can buy? KPLC. Shares right now is trading at around 17 shilling. Let's take. Our budget is 1900. 1900. Divide that by 17. 17. Let's even call 17.5. You have yourself over 108 shares of KPLC. Another one of the most undervalued company in the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Imagine I'm talking about a budget of only 2,000. The Kenya Re, you are getting over 500 shares. The HFC, you are getting over 180 shares. The KPLC, you are getting over 100 shares. Now, why do you have the reason to say that you can't invest? Why would you have that money lying idle there? Listen, whenever you try, there are two outcomes. You either win or lose. But whenever you don't try, there will only one outcome. You always lose. Let me repeat. Whenever you try something, there are always two outcomes. Either you lose or you win. But whenever you don't try, the outcome is obvious. This life is risky. You ought to try every day, every day, every day, every day. Keep trying. I've given you 3 stocks that you can invest, and those companies, honestly, I mean, if you're watching this video and you are a shareholder or you are an investor, please tell these wonderful people that we are here. What is my analysis on those 3 companies? Would you buy them? What is your technical expert advice? Would you? Some of you are very smart watching this video, but maybe you don't have a channel, maybe making videos not your thing, but there is that thing that you can share with people. Kindly tell us on the comment section. I've given 3 companies, the HFC, the KPLC, and I've given out the Kenya Re. What is your view on those 3 companies? And those 3 companies you can buy with as little as 2,000 Kenyan shilling. That money lying idle in your bank. Today is on a Sunday, probably you're about to go buy yourself a mzinga. Kenyans know what is a mzinga. Then you go have fun, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with having fun, but first let's just secure our future. I know what you're gonna tell me. Nobody knows about the future. It's true, nobody knows, but what if you'll be there? See, whenever you try something, there are always 2 outcomes. And the funny thing is that people say life is short, but it becomes too long when you're broke.
That's true.
Am I saying?
That's very, very true. Life is short, but it becomes very, very long when you are broke. And I wish I had gotten to meet this guy before, because there is advice that costs money, advice that you can sell money, and that is what he's doing. He's selling such very important advice to us, and that is money. We are getting to hear things that we have never known, and not that people don't know, but we hear and ignore. Not that people don't know that there are shares. Yeah. So do something about it, and we see you in the next one. Bye.